suspects will make their first appearance in the Bela Bela Magistrates Court today for housebreaking and theft at President Cyril Ramaphosa's Phala Phala farm. The suspects, aged 39 and 30, were arrested on Sunday. One was arrested in Rustenburg and the other in Bela Bela. The Hawks say the arrest of a third suspect is imminent. For more on this story, let's cross live now to SABC News reporter Pimani Baloyi. Pimani, a good morning to you. So many questions already. What do we know about these suspects? Let's start there.
Good morning, Naledi. The information at this point is very sketchy, Naledi. What we do know is that indeed it's two suspects, one female, one male. We also know that they are not South African nationals, but in terms of which countries they come from, we don't know at this point. We just know that, Naledi, when the story first broke, there was an issue that there might be some Namibian nationals involved in the crime, because, Naledi, at the time we were told one of the people who were involved in that theft could have been a domestic worker who was a Namibian national involved. So we are not yet clear if this said domestic worker is part of the two suspects that were arrested on Sunday and yesterday, Naledi. But what we do know is that at around 10 o'clock, they will be appearing in this court right in front of me. They were brought in through, you can see the van behind me, Naledi. They'll be brought in from police cells at a nearby police station through a van that will park over there, and they'll walk in through to this court right here, where at around 10 o'clock they're expected to be fully charged before a magistrate. As you were stating, Naledi, we do know the charges are said, one of theft and one of housebreaking. So we expect that when they do get that charged, we'll find out just how much was actually stolen in the president's farm and the circumstances around that theft. Yes, as you stated, Naledi, the Hawks are very confident. They say they are on the trail of a third suspect, saying at just about any time it's a male person who will also be arrested very soon and he will be brought to book. But what we expect from this court appearance today, Naledi, is for them to state their names on record, their nationalities on record, and the matter will be postponed to a later time where they will start making that bail application. This is where we will get further details about whether they admit knowledge of this crime or not, and what they might have done in that commission of that crime. So, Naledi, the suspects are yet to be brought into this court building. We were told that final proceedings are being finalized to ensure that they are brought into this court and they appear before a magistrate. They'll get fully charged with those two charges, and we expect their defense to defend this matter.
I mean,
Naledi?
There's been so much attention given to the Phala Phala saga. And now you've got these two suspects making their appearance at the Bela Bela Magistrates Court. I'm wondering just how much attention you're actually seeing outside of the court area there. I mean, do you have international media, any sort of activists there?
Naledi, the amount of interest is actually amazing. I do cover court cases almost on a daily basis, and there are cases where you see a lot of media contingent. But here, Naledi, all the three main broadcasters in South Africa are here and they are reporting live from this facility. We've even brought in applications to be allowed to take the entire court proceedings live. We'll hear that verdict as soon as we get into court. But also, Naledi, we've also seen international media. Media houses from Namibia are here, but also your normal, what we would say Western international media houses, they are also here represented. But further to that, we've also seen a lot of local interest, where we've seen your Bela Bela Review, your other normal Bela Bela papers coming in here saying it is in their best interest, the best interest of their readers and viewers to update people because this crime happened in this locality. But in terms of your ordinary members of the public, Naledi, and your civil society organizations, we are yet to see any representation yet. But the court, it's still very early. People are still trickling in. We might see some representation. What we do know is that the spokesperson of the Hawks is here. She has been giving us an update on what is happening with those charges. The spokesperson of the NPA is also here. These are officials that we expect will give us details into what is happening, when can we expect the other arrest, and what will happen next, Naledi.
All right. Yeah, let's leave it there. And I suppose we'll wait for you to hear from the Bela Bela Magistrates Court, Pimani, if we will be able to take those proceedings live and broadcast them. Pimani Baloyi speaking to us there at the Bela Bela Magistrates Court, where she is, of course, keeping a close eye on two suspects making their first appearance facing charges of housebreaking and theft at President Cyril Ramaphosa's Phala Phala farm.